Knives for all jobs. This is my grossest knife, my most filthy knife, and you'll see why in a sec. So this is my Mora Basic 511. It is enough to a good start already. So the reason this is my most disgusting knife, this is like do you have a most disgusting knife? Do you have like, the first thing that comes into my head is that classic internet tale of the poop knife. This isn't my poop knife, but I would say it's probably even grosser. Now that's not terrible. It looks terrible right now, but what is on it right now isn't currently terrible. It's just a bit of peanut butter and mouse and rat attractant. You might see where I'm going. So I live out on a property. Looking out right now, I'm across a broad field with a solar farm in the very distance, but I got some space. And with space and with fields comes field mice. When you are the one beacon of warmth and man-made food in, you know, a several 100-meter radius, them mice want to come and eat your stuff. So I have to trap. And the trap that I choose, because it is the most effective and generally yields a result every other day, is, well, a trap that requires a filthy, filthy knife. So what we're looking at here is, on the knife right now is peanut butter. Why is there peanut butter on the knife? Well, because I'm using a rolling log trap. So it's actually yielded results within the last couple of hours since I came out and checked it this morning. So let's just stop beating around the bush and get to it. Buckle up. So out the back of my shed, this is like the room that we watch TV in and play video games in. I have this little setup here because the mice were getting into the ceiling, probably through the air conditioner or the heater. And so as such, I've set up a rolling log trap. And as you can see, it's caught one, and there he is. So this knife, this dirtiest knife, will be used for two reasons, both fairly disgusting. The second one, much more so, right? So first of all, it's rained last night, and, you know, generally it does roll off. Generally it's to apply the peanut butter. I got one of these big old gross, you know, bulk peanut butters from like Costco or something. It applies the peanut butter to the rolling trap there. And then the rolling trap is obviously a spinning trap, very, very slippery. And little Micey McGee comes across, jumps over the rock, and then going for the tasty, tasty peanut butter with the mouse and rat attractant for traps on it, then falls into the water and drowns. Yeah, it's a bit sad, and it's always a shame because mice are quite cute, but I mean, I guess, where do you draw that line with what animal you start to care about, you know? I don't know. So anyway, mouse dies, but then I'm not big into wastage. So this even more depressing looking bucket here on the side, that is also for paling water back and forward. But what I then do is I get the mouse out, and I'm probably not even going to show this in the video, but then I kind of quarter the mouse and I feed its remains to my chickens because I figure it's good protein, waste not, want not, and such. And of course this knife here is the knife that does that grim task as well. So that is my most filthy knife, my most disgusting knife. And yeah, it just kind of sits out here. It's going to get rustier, it's going to get worse and worse. But, you know, in general terms, it's a good sharp. They start off as at least a good sharp, quality, cheap knife. These more basic 511, I think it is. So yeah, that's my filthiest, rankest, most disgusting knife. What's yours? Do you have like a totally gross knife that you use for some totally gross task that just kind of is only for that? I thought it might be interesting. I thought you might be interested in this horrible little corner of my life, but an albeit necessary one. Anyway, that's the quick video today to accompany my longer video, so I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye. It's even got hair on it now.
Disgusting!